Hi everyone, it's Olivia Grace back with another video. Today's topic is validation and why when you're chasing your dreams, it's important for you to validate yourself. So from the time that we were born and in school and everything and receptive to feedback, we've always found that our validation is found from outside of ourselves. We're only considered smart if our teacher says that we're smart. We're only considered cool if our peers say that we're cool. We're only considered a good person or a good child if our parents think so. We are never taught to check in with ourselves about how we feel about us and what we think about us. Now that we're older, especially if you're going on your own path and are not listening to what everyone else tells you, it's hard to find the support that you're looking for anyway. I mean, most people will tell you when you're doing something risky or following your dreams, not to do it. It's crazy. You're not going to do well. You'll be disappointed. All of these things. And we take that to heart because we feel like we're taught to know that everyone else knows the right answer rather than we knowing the right answer. So, a lot of the times we get discouraged when we're listening to our parents telling us, you need to be an astronaut, or you need to be a doctor, or you need to be this. But in your heart, you love to dance, you love the arts, that that's what's for you, but you go ahead and just do what your parents tell you to do because you feel like they know what's best for your future. And not to say that others people's opinions or advice is never helpful. It is, but other people can't make decisions about your life. And here's why. People make decisions based off of their experience, like I've always been telling you. It's based off of their perspective. So when you talk to maybe a friend and tell them, I have a dream of opening my own business, your friend's going to be like, what? That's crazy. Like, you shouldn't do that. You're going to lose money. I've heard this story that this guy's lost money and, all these other kind of things. People are actually just reflecting the fear that they have within themselves onto you. And I'd say it's about 50-50. 50% of the time people are just hating on you. 50% of the time people are really trying to protect you. They're just feeling like, wow, if I was in that position, I couldn't do it. So let me discourage them so that they don't come up against, disappointment or hurt or whatever. Or maybe they did try it and they failed and they've given up. And so they don't want you to go through the pain that they've gone through. So either way, all these things are irrelevant to you because you are your own person. Your success is in your hands. The difference between people that are not successful and people that are successful is that the people that are successful don't get deterred by the word no. They don't get deterred by not right now. They don't give up because they know that if they keep going, they will eventually attain their goal. People that give up, obviously they go back to just doing whatever that wasn't fulfilling them and not knowing that if they would have kept going, they would have been successful. Every person that is famous, we look at them on TV, the famous basketball player, famous singer, famous whatever, rich people that have invented this and done this. We look at them and see they're in their lavish lifestyles and we're like, wow, that's so amazing. Like, that's so cool. They were born with that. They were this. No, but what you don't see is that they worked hard for a long time. They were told no. They were told that they weren't going to do it. They were told that they were crazy, but they kept going and they believed in themselves and they validated themselves. You have to validate yourself. Can you imagine Steve Jobs saying, I'm going to, create a phone that is just all touchscreen. There's no buttons. In a world of phones that are all buttons, in a world of computers where there is no touchscreen anything, and he's saying, I'm going to make a phone. If he goes and tells, his friends down the street or, his mom and his dad, like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to invest my, life savings into. They'd be like, you're crazy. Don't do that. Like, and not saying that he's dumb or that he's inadequate or anything, but it's just too risky and people don't like risk. So in order for Steve Jobs to have done that, he had to be sure about his vision and sure of himself and to keep going and to be a visionary. When you're a visionary and you have something that you believe in, you're going to be the one that can see that. It's your vision for a reason. It's not the whole world's vision. So when you're looking for others to tell you, yeah, keep going, pat on the back, that's great. That's awesome. You're more than likely not going to get that. And if that's what's keeping you going, then you're not going to get very far, because the crazier and riskier you get, the less people are going to be on your side and supporting you. And that's just the way that it is, but it makes you stronger, and it makes you really see, what do I believe in? Do I believe in what I'm doing? That's the most important thing, is to just believe in what you're doing. Focus on your end goal. Even if with your end goal you're looking at that person that you're having to become and saying, I'm not that kind of person. Like, yeah, I want to be able to perform in front of millions of people, but I'm not that kind of person. I'm too shy, I'm too insecure, I'm too this, I'm too that. But what you don't realize is, when you keep going on your journey, you will pick up those traits. If this goal is really your dream and really your passion, which is why you want to make sure that you are following your passion, not just looking for something stupid like fame or piles of money. But when you're really looking for something that's your passion, you will keep going no matter what people are saying. You'll be able to work hard. You'll pick up those traits that you need, because this is what you need to do. Think about somebody that's studying to become a doctor. They don't know anything about becoming a doctor. They don't know anything about, the human body and, what this organ does and what these blood cells and this medicine and all this kind of stuff. They don't know any of that. They go to school for almost 12 years to understand all that, to learn all that, and to take all of that in and to perfect that. But they did that, and they get a great result. They become a doctor, but they put that work in first. They become that person. They become that intelligent person. They become that doctor. And that's what you have to do when you're following your dreams, no matter who you're going to be. If you're going to be a performer, if it is you getting through school, if it's, getting that position at your job, whatever, you will take steps to become that person that has that thing. But you have to be focused on your end goal in order to do that. Our brains are made to keep us safe. Our spirit is made to let us fly. So our brains are going to tell us, don't do that. It's bad. We self-sabotage ourselves all the time. We're like, don't do that. That's crazy. It's not going to work. But, our spirit is the one that's like, go, try, give it a try. Like, just give it a shot. That is the person that you want to listen to if you want to be great, if you want to be more than what everybody else is. So learn to pat yourself on the back. Know that you're the only one that you need to be your own cheerleader, to keep going. You will achieve your goals as long as you keep going, and as long as you're getting validation from yourself. Only you know your truth, and that's your gift. So again, I'm Olivia Grace, super blessed and super grateful to talk to you guys today, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.